Welcome back. We've just finished chapter 3, so we're heading off into a new chapter. Kloe, this way. Oh, we're finally off the scenic route. Oh, what should we do now? Please, exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grancel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. Everything looks okay. You keep onto the Brazier without getting spotted. You understand? Oh, what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. You'll have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. Most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. Please promise me you won't do anything reckless, and that we will meet again in better circumstances, and take tea with my grandmother. Oh, lovely. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe, and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. Sieg, look after her for me. Alright! Oh no. They finally caught up. Are we gonna play as her for a little bit? That'd be cool. 3 men and 5 dogs. Sounds like a sitcom. I think you underestimate me. Chloe's still in the corner. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwarz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Huff. Sink. Scree? I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see Julia. Can't bear to just leave her. Scree. Thank you. I'll be back. It's just like she said. Security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Was she just been shot at then? It's just rain. It's just like that was directly at her. I was like, what? Did she just get shot? But no, rain. Isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. Just park here. It's gotta make it symmetrical. Grand entrance and all that. The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. I fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins. Enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. I could have a quick word with you. Is this going to be us arriving? Like by boat? So strange. I mean, there's Olivier. But it's so strange to see the logo, the symbol of Erebonia there in this game. It's like, I recognize it so well. I've seen it so many times. Anyway, dark cloud looms over the royal city. And yeah, it signals a passion most black. So fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the Imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. Oh, what wind did you fly hither? On, probably. wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid arse all over Helios's damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. Doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly, fly to my embrace. Came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. How dare you just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it? Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. What I found was at one of the Erebonian Embassy guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild's branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somehow? Somewhere? We picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Oi! They actually mentioned them for once. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberl, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. I love that guy, he's so awesome. Final chapter. Turmoil in the royal city. So, you were able to get the professor out safely. And you even got the logic unit back. Don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you to direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grancel, however. He means to use that black orpiment, that thing he called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. Pretty sure the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, you think it would be safe for us to go to Grancel, given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so we should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed. Which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. Wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah. Now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off for now. Safe journey to you. Well then. Guess there's no time like the present, huh? Should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Gransel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Brace Guild. Good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would, please. True to Gransel, right? Yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes. We now have guaranteed seats on a Gransel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Hey! Still second. Still second. Thank you. For everything. I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now, your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Adios, Scipio. Be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. The airship to the capital leaves at 11 o'clock. You should get to the platform and square away any paperwork as quickly as you can. Do I have anything else just in case? Nope. Nothing there. Alright, time to do the rounds, I guess. Hey guys, I heard about a little rescue. I know it's not the ending you're looking for, but we ought to trust Agate on this. You'll be able to get those scientists out there safely. You know. Hey you guys, I heard about your little rescue mission. You'll be able to get those scientists out of there safe. There we go. Right, so we're gonna actually head to Elmo first. So this is the highway. We don't even have to walk this time. Yeah, it does feel a little strange here. Let's go over to the gate. Yeah, let's go. I can't leave? Aww. I was gonna go say goodbye to people. The flight to catch Estelle. Alright then. I tried. You see, I tried. At least I tried and we got that little bit extra dialogue. Just wandering around, you know. Didn't expect anything to happen here, but you gotta be sure, haven't you? You gotta be sure. There was this huge book on the bed when I woke up. It is so hard to sleep. I had my sister clean up her stuff properly. There's a bookcase right there next to the bed. Why is it next to the bed? That's strange. What a wonderful morning. Nothing like a hard day's work to help you sleep. Suppose. Okay, so let's go in the hotel. Where is she? Where's Emma? Welcome to the Zarnland Hotel. Our rooms are open for your patronage. We are at your disposal. Today I plan to give Emma some real work. Got to clean up all of the rooms before our new customers arrive. Working at a hotel is nothing but a big battle against time. I suppose so. Where is she? There she is. Martina had a talk with me today. Said I can work off any extra energy when the customers aren't watching. I can finally let out some of this pent-up energy. Okay, let's clean this room. Now, old girl, time to give it your all. I like Emma. Probably one of my favourite NPCs so far. Just that sort of like craziness is funny. Yeah, I heard you did a number on the Lyston Fortress. You're proud enough being on the team and helping from the sidelines. I was a little nervous when all those soldiers surrounded the container. You can look back and laugh about it now, but at the time, we all nearly peed ourselves. Here I am, made to the heroic rescue of Professor Russell. I'm not allowed to brag to anyone about it. Stop saying about it in the bar. Shush. Hey, you guys, I really want to thank you for before. Just on my way to the factory to place an advance order on those tomatoes. I should have them on the menu in no time. Just wait. Okay, lovely. Lately, Ben's been trying to think of some new dishes. A little torn about the prospect. Looks like Louise is going to be busy with work for a while now. But the new stuff Ben comes up with tastes good. See anyone upstairs? Just gonna be sure, like in the corner. Nope, it's a Calvin spy in the corner. That's what it is. Where am I? Okay, you. I've discovered a way to shop without getting bogged down by decisions. Whenever I don't know what to buy, I just choose the one furthest to the right. That way I don't have to worry about silly details and get on with my shopping. If it works, it works. Now we just remove the broken quartz and we're finished. I just can't seem to get this into this like usual. Maybe I should go to the chapel again for prayer. I'm off to the Wolf Fort again this afternoon. How many ornaments do those Republican guys need anyway? A lot for what's coming. Tired, but being a bracer has got to be tough too. Wouldn't call it work otherwise though, right? Suppose. Good morning and welcome to Bell Station. We have a wide selection of the finest quality goods suited for your everyday need. So, buy something, will you? Store success hinges on all these customers. Hurry, Doctor! It's an emergency! Mummy's neck is stiff again. What's that you say? We must contact Father Vixen at once! Is he just playing, I assume? Looks like another hard month ahead for us. We'll be ready for it and get through it. Hopefully you will. I thought it might be time to teach my brother Didi about item display. I guess it's too early, he just gets bored and quits. I guess I have to do it myself. Okay, let's arrange cans today. Just move all the unsold cans to the front. Right there. Make the goods you want to sell easy to get at. Get it? Oh dear. Yesterday, I talked to Stain, the owner, about our stock. Decided to try going with his recommendations this time. Doesn't mean I've started subscribing to the dependable above all philosophy yet. But it's all part of the learning experience. Say what you like, Stain has it pretty well made. You should learn from his example. He's a bit too set in his ways, of course, but it's all part of the learning experience, right? Hello, you two. Heard about how well your rescue mission went. Still too early to pat ourselves on the backs. But you did good, thanks. Heard you're on your way to the capital. I'll be fine. You two are going to make great braces. Good luck to both of you. Okay, we've done the Bracer Guild. My little Muriel talks about working at the central factory when she grows up. So she says she wants to be one of the receptionists there. Still not relieved to tell the truth. Afraid she isn't cut out for science. Everyone can do their part though. I know people there, but they're all working in engineering. Ain't no use asking about a job as a receptionist. Losing my touch. My granddaughter asked me. She asked me to find her a job at the central factory. Well, yeah, get it done. Grandpa, I want to be a receptionist at the factory. There are lots of important people at the factory, right? Give a good word for me. Oh dear, oh dear. Last night I was discussing shop stock policy with Elkin. I think he's finally started seeing things my way. We weapons merchants sell products people literally stake their lives on. Dedication is a must. You have to make sure he understands that point. Missed all that. Finally started seeing things my way. He's got the hands for fine-tuning and the eye to judge when and how to do it. If he can get over some small hang-ups, I'm sure he'll be a fantastic merchant. No one ever in that room. Strange. Okay, the chapel, but first, you. Looks like the clock decided to work properly today. Gotta check it every day. Alright. Welcome to the Septian Church. I'm always here to listen. Please come back anytime. Anytime you're ready to pray. Oh, it's you. Hello. Thank you so much for before. Thank you too, Father. Thanks to you, Agate made a total recovery. We very much appreciate it. No need to thank me. I'm doing what I must. If you ever have a need, please feel welcome to visit. Septian Church is for everyone, after all. Okay, so into the actual factory now. Sort of. Still there. Still haven't found the ones who attacked the central factory yet. Are the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild even doing anything? Just can't calm down. Maybe some nice flowers will help me clear my head. Coward spies. I'm sure both the Royal Guardsmen and the Bracer Guild are doing the best they can. We just aren't hearing it. No one knows if the people in the blue uniforms are really soldiers or not yet. Could they have been? I have all kinds of beautiful flowers. Please have a look. How about a flower to help forget your troubles? I doubt that will work. Working hard or hardly working? Hey. Telling you, the factory ship's sure been getting work out lately. Been in and out of the port a lot. On really short notice. Boarding pad's been pretty quiet this morning, though. Working hard or hardly working? Hey. Like we get it, it's a joke, mate. It's a joke. Get it. Everyone, congratulations on a successful rescue operation. Wish I could thank you more. I think I've said enough. Please be careful, everyone. Everyone, congratulations on a successful operation. I've said enough. Please be careful. Welcome to maintenance. We're ready to serve you. Not much to say, though. Let's try down first. Hey, it's you guys. Thanks again for saving the professor like that. I know it's not over yet, but at least he's safe. Don't forget you've got friends here if you need us. Still, I can't believe the army was behind it all. I was shocked. Well, not that shocked. Guess we're not going to find out what happened with her story, then. At least yet. Faye hasn't been herself since getting back from the factory ship. Wonder if something happened between her and her old boyfriend. Maybe yeah. Catalina Tunnel, we don't want to wander off. Yep, okay. So we can't leave any other way. Interesting to know. Ding! Finally looks like the factory has calmed back down. So crazy around here, I couldn't get any work done. But I still managed to find a way to get this place all cleaned up under budget. Oh my, look at the time. It's a little early, but I think I'll take some brunch. Shops always get so crowded around lunchtime. Of course they would. Makes sense. Everyone wants lunch. Estelle and Joshua, I know you two were still here. Don't worry about us. Even if something got in, they'd have quite the welcome awaiting. We need to get to the capital. At any rate, we need to make sure the Capelle is hidden. And the only problem we'll have left is the bandits. That money, that Gustav's got something up his sleeve for that. Interesting. My throat is going so sore right now because of all this reading out the NPCs. It's just like, oh, I need a break after this one. Got to completely recalibrate the orbital guns. There's definitely some kind of irregularity. But I can't seem to quite pin it down. Probably be easy to just scrap everything and start it all over from scratch. But to think of it, where is Professor Russell? He would have been at least cleaned up his workstation. First I had my doubts, but the orbital engine project is progressing fantastically. The new transfer Louise is doing a marvelous job. Feel bad for Carl losing such a talented assistant, but she is invaluable here. Carl is quite an accomplished scientist himself, you know. He should be able to continue his work on orbital weaponry without too much trouble. Hey there, you all. Thanks again for saving old Russell. What? He's fine, I tell you. Made of solid stone, that guy. He got out of there just fine. You know, I got nothing but respect for you braces. We'll jump right into the Royal Army's frying pan, just to rescue Professor Russell. Come to think of it, I'd have a new photo exhibit in the Museum of History about the Arsail. I could make the time. I would love to see that myself. What do you think of it? Okay. We did that, didn't we? Yes. Up one floor. I can't believe it. We actually had an inquiry about the bitter tomato Ray got his hands on. What's wrong with the world today? Working my tail off getting the funding for our research next term. Ray hits the jackpot with just his tomato. Got to work harder on my sneakers project. Good luck, good planning. I guess it doesn't matter which you use to get results. Already got requests for that bitter tomato out in the greenhouse. At this rate, we'll have it on the store shelves in no time. Which means more funding. Score. I've already got requests for my bitter tomato. This rate would score, yep. Hello there. General Kenobi, I heard about the rescue. At least you were able to recover the professor safely. Other than that, we can only wait and hope that they stay one step ahead of the army. Surely the army won't let things stand as they are. You should expect some kind of retaliatory strike. Indeed. Oh, then, very well. Hey there all. You did a marvelous job on reacquiring the Capel. And with the professor safe as well, I can finally relax. Still, Murdoch has ordered the Capel hidden. We don't know when the army will show up looking for it. Murdoch has ordered the Capel hidden. Good idea. And if it isn't our illustrious heroes, there'll be legends about you. I couldn't see much from the inside of the factory ship, but from the little I did see, that was intense. And it was all over when the soldiers surrounded the container. That man was standing next to me and I hugged him real tight, not even thinking about it. What you two did, we really ought to celebrate the professor's liberation from captivity. I'm sure the army's watching our every move. No time to goof off. Too true. Alright, so let's head to the port then. Ding! Hello there, General Kenobi. I heard from Kilika. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Estelle filled out the boarding passes. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. The Cecilia should be coming into port soon. Please have your tickets ready for display when your flight arrives. Hey there. You all off to the capital too? It's just on my way to work at the airship company. If I finish fast enough, I'm thinking I'd go to the royal birthday celebration. Or is it that I'm just here early? No, the Cecilia will be landing soon. To get started on all the docking measures. Well, I've done a little fade out here, because in between this part and the next part, because I haven't recorded the next part yet, I've actually just had an epiphany, or almost is the best way of putting it. It's sort of like, in my head, like little theories of
joined together and been like, wait a minute. I'm on the right lines here with Joshua. Based on the little bits I know from Cold Steel 3. It's like, I think little dots of just connected, and it's just like, wait a minute, I need to do a little theory section somewhere. And it's probably best I do it now before we head off to Gransel. So I'm putting it at the end of this part before I go record the next part. Simple as that. It's just, that's how it has to be. That's how it has to be. So, had my suspicion with Joshua for a while now. It all started when Estelle put it out like, oh, it's like you have a split personality. And then I was like, hold on a minute here. Is there actually something to that? Is that foreshadowing? Falcom does foreshadow quite a bit. You need to take in all the little details to notice these things ahead of time. So it's like, is that foreshadowing? So I kept an eye on him, and it's like, every time this red masked character that we know is from our Ouroboros, because of the intro, we know full well that Joshua keeps acting weird around him. Keeps being like, something's off when I see this character. It's like, why? Why? Is it like there's some past connecting you to Ouroboros? That's all I could think there initially, really. I've mentioned that before. But I also had this idea of like, so where's the white-haired dude? Like, we know he has to come into it somewhere, somehow, doesn't he? He has to be... We've seen him once, haven't we? It's like... It all goes back to Hamel. What happened at Hamel? Like, we know the white-haired dude was there with Joshua at that point in time, because we know that from Cold Steel 3. Like, those details were given away. So it's, okay, so you have some history with him. So, and it was basically that thought in my head at that point. I'm like, so where is he? And my mind went, oh, shit. He's the red masked dude. He's been there the fucking entire time. He's been there. That's why Joshua keeps acting weird. Because it's him. That's how he knows him. Because it's him from Hamel. The white-haired dude has only just been the white-haired dude in this game once, but he's been there pretty much every chapter. Well, I'm trying to think the first time we saw him. It was chapter 1, wasn't it? I think it was chapter 1. So I don't think it was the first the prologue. I'm sure in chapter 1, that was at the lake, wasn't it? That's when we first saw him and Joshua was like, something's weird here. So that's what my theory is at the moment. The red masked dude is the white-haired dude. That I can't remember the names. Begins with... I can't remember what it begins with now. I'm sure they said his name, Cold Steel 3. I know there was a sword there. I know there's a sword. And there was a gravestone. I know that much. So it's like... But the thing is... The theory I have goes beyond that point. So it's like, okay, so if he's the white-haired dude, that means that definitely, that guy, like, in this theory, it says, definitely a connection there to Ouroboros with Joshua. So how did the white-haired dude end up part of Ouroboros? It goes back to that other point ahead of like, what happened before Joshua turned up at the start of the game? There's a little bit of time there that's unaccounted for. So what happened? And my mind thinks, okay, so white-haired dude was part of our Ouroboros. Why could Joshua not be as well? Like, they would have been picked up as kids, would they not? Like, when they were very young, they would have been in Hamel. We know what happened at Hamel. They would have been picked up by Ouroboros, probably told all sorts of things in order to make them join up. And essentially, my mind is like, was Joshua an enforcer? It's the only thing that makes sense in my head right now, based on all these little things. It's like, either that or possibly brainwashed. I don't know. Is that just a question of like, is he lying this entire game? That would be a good twist. But like that would be a good twist. Like if he's actually an enforcer and he's been lying this entire time. Oh, it's just that sort of like, I need more details now, because That's the little bits that have just joined up. It's all because of me figuring out the white-haired dude has to be the red mask dude. Has to be. You'll know who I mean if you know who I mean. Let's put it like that. So yeah, I thought, because I've got that old sort of like theory going on now, I need to explain that before we carry on. Because if we're in the final chapter, something's probably going to come up, so I need to get it out the way before we get there. So anyway, now we're done with this part. We'll see you in the next part when we go to Gransel. Oh, obviously do not confirm or deny any of that. Because, I want to be surprised if that's correct or not, You know how it is. Anyway, see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now. Bye!